After you've carefully read the directions and the essay question, think before you write.
I think first. Give myself, a few minutes to think about it.
A good brainstorming, just notes on a paper helps.
Go from brainstorming to the outline to just writing down the actual paper, and hopefully the teacher gives you as much time as possible so that you can do that.
I myself am a big fan of outlines, so I like to piece out what I'm going to say right at first and then work on my major points.
With essay exams, always create an outline to start with.
Anna McLeod directs the Academic Success Centers at the University of South Carolina.
Organize your thoughts, stick with that outline. If you run out of time, at least your professor sees you've had the outline and got started that way.
I usually try to use the elementary step outlines, basically just do my introduction, my points for my body, and then the conclusion, how I want to sum up my entire essay.
I make an outline of my ideas first.
Penny developed her essay writing skills while growing up in the Dominican Republic.
In the Dominican Republic when I was there, we
Right.
have that structure that in your introduction you have to say this. In the center you have to say this, and your conclusion you have to say that. So I have that, and I always do that.
That formula works no matter what the language.
And thesis statements really what they want to see. They want to see a good introduction and see that you know what you're going to say, and then later on that you actually say that. So an outline is really important.
And you'll need that framework, because if you don't, you'll put a lot of great sentences on your paper, but there won't be any order. And so it just kind of makes it jumble.
If you don't write an outline, your exam's going to be a mess because your professor's not going to know what you're talking about.
Professor Richard Bennett says some papers are little more than a stream of consciousness.
And then the last paragraph, they figured out what they want to say. So I'm wading through 10 pages to find the last paragraph where they really thought what they wanted to say. So I instruct them. I say, look, you don't have to do it, but take my word for it. Do an outline. Take the first 5-7 minutes of this exam period. Do that outline, then stick with the outline.
Now, it doesn't need to be real detailed outline.
No. Do a very, can be a very general outline, just the main topics I plan to cover in which order, what are the supporting ideas that go along with those topics. Not outlining everything, because that's writing the essay.
Outlines not only prevent rambling essays, they save precious time.
When you don't know exactly what you're writing, you're spending too much time focusing on things that aren't important, and you run out of time when taking that exam.
Outlines produce more focused, smooth-flowing essays and sometimes a higher grade.
A lot of test answers are also graded on how well they fit together and how well they're integrated with the question. So it's important to kind of have an idea of what you want to say.
It is more impressive if you can make it somewhat structurally sound, and outlines definitely help with that.
As we've discussed, with essay questions, it's a good idea to think before you write. Here's the plan. Brainstorm the question. Organize your thoughts. Write a simple outline. Then write the essay based on the outline. Finally, compare the essay to the outline to make sure you've covered all the points.